I don't eat meat, otherwise I'd be smashing. Most likely. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you will be? You'll be offended?
Oh no, I thought you said is it fine if you eat it next to me?
No, I asked if you'd be offended. You're like, oh yeah, no, I would totally be offended.
I'll be fucking pissed.
Alright, I'm gonna eat this real quick.
Is this Dash? Chris?
Dash Chris.
Interesting.
Chris, going back on his word.
What was his word this time?
Just to start playing more Fox. Totally playing Ganon.
I feel like every time Chris thinks he wants to start playing Fox again, he does really well with Ganon that one tournament, and then he just starts telling himself, okay, I guess I can just do Ganon now. If he's dedicated to the Ganon, then I will respect that choice, but I hope that he actually sticks with the Ganon, or sticks with the Fox. The half and half, not a good look, honestly.
Choosing Ganondorf's best color, purple.
Yeah, good color choice. I guess good stage choice. I don't really know where Ganon will want to go besides Yoshi's. I get the impression Dash is just gonna try to show him the tier list.
Probably. I don't know. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. Like. Like Dash could like steamroll him and make Chris bring out the Fox. Like Dash could fall into Ganondorf traps.
Like that.
It could be.
That's like actually kind of sick. Oh wow. Fox is nuts. Yeah, they're not really going for too many combos right now. It looks like they're just trying to trade center stage over and over again.
Yeah, this actually it's not a very combo heavy matchup. Like with the exception of like wave shine shenanigans,
yeah.
Like maybe like nair into nair or something. There's really not many like gonna be long-winded combos in this matchup. It's gonna be a much more of a brawl, slobber knocker.
That long-lasting war of attrition.
Yeah. Yeah, because Dash has to not get hit. Which, you know, like if you get hit like twice by Ganondorf, you're off stage.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He has to do a lot more work, I think.
Yeah. Foxes usually have to do a lot more work, but they have like way more tools to do that work with, so that's where the trade evens out. For
sure, but now here we are, 2 hits into a combo and Dash almost...
Two hits, Dash was at like 40%. If Chris didn't make that mistake, he would have gotten that up air, would have been off stage like above 50% with the 3 hits. Like it's just...
It's really easy to get put into a disadvantaged situation when you get red, but also you're Fox.
Yeah, I mean... I remember a long time ago, I watched a set between, do you know there was an old school player named Eggum? You ever heard of Eggum?
Eggum, yeah. He was in that one Ganon combo video, wasn't he?
Probably, maybe, I don't know. Possibly. Who's Ganon?
I don't remember.
That one?
The name is super familiar.
Okay, Eggum doesn't play Ganon.
But I'm trying to... No, there was like a credit of like people who got bodied. I just don't remember if he was on there or not.
I mean, he could have been, depending on whose combo video it was. Like if it was like a Linguini or something.
Yeah.
Linguini traveled a lot, but...
Yeah, what happened with Eggum?
So Eggum, there was a match where he played against Kage, and he systematically just like destroyed like Kage for 2 stocks in a row using almost nothing but back air.
Was he playing Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but Fox's back air.
Fox's tools are just like holistically better than Ganon's in every way.
Holistically.
I mean, everything about them is just better, but the problem is that you can still get outplayed.
Naturally.
And it only takes 1 or 2 outplays.
Oh, someone's yelling about something back there. Oh, we got the wizard foot.
Yeah, Dash is on him right now.
Yeah, up throw up air you probably shouldn't try versus Ganon. That's not something that's going to connect very often. Yeah, I don't know.
He's half his stocks.
Yeah, he missed a lot of double jumps when he was going for weird up airs.
I would think that he would probably try Ganon again with how close that game would have been, but I don't know, man. That was kind of rough.
Are we staying Ganon? We are.
He is. Yeah, it honestly looked like he couldn't do the things that he wanted to do. I think if he cleans it up, then we'll see a good game 3 set.
Maybe, but at this point, like, also, Alex now has a better understanding of what it's like to play against this character. the ways that he has to use his double jump to get behind Ganon. How much like the distances he has to stay, and like when he can and can't go in.
Yeah, it looks like Dash is focusing a lot more on crossing up a shield now rather than just staying in the center and throwing moves out.
Yeah. Oh, that was definitely not intentional.
Ooh, that's a good tag. Up there.
Not yet. Yeah, Dash, I don't want to say for sure he has this figured out, but he's looking way stronger than he was at the beginning of last match.
Game 1 definitely looked a little bit more like a guessing game, and now
Yeah.
it looks more like a dissection.
Yeah.
Chris is going to have to figure some spacing things out or do something, but it's not looking too good for him right now.
Ooh.
Ganon jab is so fast. It's like surprisingly fast.
I think it comes out in frame 3 or 2. It's actually, I think it's frame 3.
It's absurdly fast.
Yeah.
Especially for Ganon's toolkit. I think it always kind of jars people the first time that they get hit by it.
Especially like if you don't get hit by it until you're at like 90% and you get sent flying by a jab.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm not trying to die from a poor DI on a jab. That's absurd. Who gets that? He actually did that roll getting out of the corner was really crucial because it looked like he was about to die.
What's your name, Robert?
Yeah.
You're Robert Russell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can put a Facebook name to the face then.
Yeah.
So you run the Hornets.
Hornet's Nest, yeah.
Alright, that's what's up though.
Yeah, my main priorities are running Hornet's Nest and stopping people from shitposting in Charlotte because that's all they fucking do.
That's all anyone does anyway.
Oh wow.
Did you take it over from Steven?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like kind of upgraded the room and got more space. Like I just wanted to keep what he had going but make it a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't even see him lose a second stock. So.
Yeah, Chris like all of a sudden just kind of started winning and it's looking like
wow. The cock blast.
I've never seen that.
That is.
I don't watch much Ganon, but that
Chris calls that hitbox of up smash the cock blast because it's like right at like the waist where it sends him at like that outward direction.
So was that bad DI by Alex or was it just the nature of that part of the move? I've never seen it hit like that.
Yeah, if you're not expecting it, because he's expecting the regular up smash.
Yeah.
So if you get hit with the lower part, you go send flying out.
That's got to be a little disheartening too. He's had to lead the entire set and now it's disappearing real fast. He also, I think he's in a bit of a hurry to get his lead back. He keeps running into really easy to spot forward airs.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because
it's easy to spot from here, of course.
Yeah, it's easy to spot from here. Like especially when you're playing against it, like retreating forward air is like super scary because like even if you think you've overshot it, Ganon's just moving back with a giant fist in your face.
The fist is enormous.
Yeah.
Now the real question is, depending on this counter pick, is Chris going to stay Ganon? Because if they end up on FD or Dreamland, I'm not sure he's going to want to do that.
I think he would stay on Dreamlands. I think
Pokemon.
Yeah. FD, I don't think he would stay, but Dreamland for sure. I think this is actually Dreamland would be the FD would be the only map where he would switch.
Gotcha.
If he's totally just going all Ganon.
It looks like he's pretty comfortable with it even. Oh.
Yeah, and then that's the problem too when you're running away and doing the lasers, especially the double lasers. The hindrance with the double lasers is if your opponent gets too close to you while you're double lasering, you actually have less movement options out of it.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
He also lasered himself into the corner twice already.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that against a character that can push you off with one move and kill with one more.
Alright, don't go. Okay, sure, never mind. Don't take my advice. I was going to tell him to back up there for a second, but he got that shine turnaround back here, so.
They're both not looking super confident by the edge. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, they both lose off horribly at the edge to each other. The edge in this matchup is like one of the most volatile spots to be at.
I'd honestly rather see I'd rather see them just take center and reset neutral with the advantage, but
oh,
damn.
2 wave dashes in place, one of them slightly moving forward, tricking Chris into coming ahead, getting that up smash in. That's something that people just don't do enough, is the wave dash in place trick.
It's so good.
Yeah, you see
especially if you do it twice, you can mix them up.
You see a lot of players, especially Fox players, just don't utilize like that technique. Like if you watch Lucky play, he does that a fair amount. when he's like running around or like trying to do like some interesting sort of like shield pressure. Like he'll just wave dash in place for a second and then see what you do.
I kind of liked what Dash was doing earlier with the, he was like doing a bunch of empty hops and just kind of watching what was happening, but he was doing it in the corner, which wasn't my favorite choice. Yeah, he's back on it now.
Yeah.
That's so good against Ganon, because if you can get him to commit, he's going to be there for a while.
There we go.
Oh,
no,
wow.
You got to grab that ledge. What are you doing, boy?
I think he was expecting a Falcon up B or something, because...
Yeah. Alright,
yeah, don't get forward aired.
Dude,
not there.
Ganon is actually pretty scary at the ledge because he has a lot of like intangibility.
And he has weird stuff. I'm not sure if Chris is practiced on the no impact lands.
Yeah,
but those are fast.
Yeah, he can. And he has his moments with that.
Because between like no impact land, jab, and then almost invincible forward air, he's got some scary stuff over there.
Yeah. Also, the Ganon hack stash is probably one of the scariest hack stash in the game. I don't think any other character has like a more like foreboding, like invincible ledge dash.
It's not something you want to be anywhere near.
No.
Hopefully Dash just shines. Okay.
Yeah. See, and at this point, it's just more of like a rinse and repeat game. We have to make sure that Chris doesn't go too far into his head with what's happening.
Yeah, Chris is definitely capable of doing this, but it's gonna be rough. Basically, everything he does has to be perfect.
Yeah, but I think Dash in his head, like he shook his head like after the first talk, and he was like, "Why am I approaching? What am I doing? What's going on here?"
Like, I know the frames. This is Ganondorf.
Yeah, this is
I don't have to
Ganondorf.
go anywhere near here.
Yeah.
And Chris is trying to saw something up here, trying to at least even it up. Got battlefielded on Pokemon.
All right, let's see what's gonna happen next. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Oh, we got lasers.
I like Chris trying to keep that into a neutral situation until the transformation can get out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
and that's 2 reads.
2 reads, 3 fists,
He
a back air, 2 back airs.
Oh,
no, you gotta run a little bit more with Ganon's. He doesn't go. He's not Falcon. Oh, that was a good fade back with that nair after the shine on that pressure. Didn't really net him much, but it definitely shows that he's thinking and he understands like how he has to deal with the shield. That's it.
I liked what Chris was doing in the center there for a second, and then he just rolled over to the edge where Dash was waiting. That was unfortunate misplay on Chris's part.
Whoa! What was that?
What happened?
Did you see? Is his headphones like? He like pressed a button and they
Are they
like
Bluetooth?
shot in. No, it was like he had headphones and then like he pressed a button and they like shot back into his. Yeah, they retracted. Like,
let's
really
go, Chris.
fast. Like
That's sick.
it was so crazy.
The headphone meta is advancing as we speak.
Dude, speaking of